Welcome to K-Pod, where we unveil the world of architecture, property, and design. I'm your host, Katerina Kapilaki, and in today's episode, we're thrilled to have Jai Fisher, founder and CEO of Three8 Build Group. So fasten your seatbelts as we explore the importance of the relationship between builder and customer, and the intersection of architecture and design in today's episode. Today's K-Pod is proudly brought to you in collaboration with Grupo Cosentino and Three8 Build Group.
Jai, thank you so much for coming today. It's such a thrill to have you. I'm humbled that you took the time to come.
Thank you.
Running Three8 Build Group with your beautiful wife, Mel, and two young children. You just had another baby.
We did, yes. Sophie,
congratulations.
she's only 4 or 5 months old now, so
fantastic.
It is a hectic little household.
Well, it's not little. Your house is quite big. I've seen it.
Our 2-year-old makes it feel small somehow.
Yes.
But yeah, it is quite a hectic household at the moment, but we love it. It's good. The kids are amazing. So
I know we're here to talk about construction. We're here to talk about design. We're here to talk about architecture. But I guess when you call his family as well, we do want to have the open discussion. You know, we're not here to read off scripts or not be ourselves. So family is always the core for myself and for you as well.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, Mel's a big part of my wife. She's a big part of our team and the company, and she helps so much. She does so much of the work behind the doors, behind closed doors, and it's not just the business that she helps with, but she's managing 2 young kids, which are pretty full on. So yeah, she's definitely the backbone of it. So there's no doubt that as much as we're here to talk about building, we are a family-run business. We really
That's
are.
What I was getting at.
And
you beat me to it. Would you like to co-host? I'm more than happy. Family-run business, and that's where the heart comes in. That's 100%. The vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
We are and pride ourselves on that. We've had our last couple of clients come through the house and meet Mel and even the family and stuff like that, and you really can connect better with our clients, seeing that you're a real person with family and have those great values that so many other clients and people value as well, so it's important to find that.
Because you, or Three8 Build Group, and I say you because you are the face, you and Mel, and your team, focusing on high-end residential, but you're also focused on what the family needs. And that's why I've been researching you. I know you, we've met in the past, we've had some discussions, but researching a little bit more as well, that's why people are happy and they want to build with Three8 Build Group, because you're coming from that family.
Definitely, 100%.
Background, and that's what you're delivering, aren't you? A family house.
I think it's important for us to, build relationships with our clients. I'm a family man. We're building a family business. I like to think of our team as a family. We everyone that works for us really are part of the family, and we want our clients to almost come into that same environment and feel like part of a family. So, when we are going into a job or we'll have a client that will engage with us, it's one of the first things we look at is the relationship, and we want to, can we build a relationship with this person, because that's what we want to do. And we pride ourselves on it. It's one of the most important things. There's not one previous client that we've had that I don't still talk to and have a relationship with. The clients we have at the moment, I text with, we talk all the time. It's just a really good, fun relationship. I had a meeting with one of the clients the other day, and, we ended up being there for hours, but only because the last hour and a half we were just standing around talking and catching up, So just having that relationship with the clients is really important, and that comes from having that family value. I have that family value, and people can associate with that, and it makes it for a really good environment where everyone can get along really well.
And I think it's great that you are the sales person as well. Let's call it that, because they're buying a product from you.
Yeah, for sure.
The good thing is, and I've met with many, many, many builders and building companies across my time.
No doubt.
Some have their sales team, there's no passion.
Yes,
there's no pride. I will ask them, coming from an architectural background and developing and what have you, and I'll ask them certain questions they don't know.
Yep.
I don't understand how they're going to sell. It's not about sales. They're not selling lollies. They're selling, what are they selling? They're selling a lifestyle.
That's it, 100%.
They're selling how the person's family is going to live for the next X amount of years.
They're selling a dream, really.
They're selling the dream.
Yeah.
And that's where with you, for example, you understand all of that. And I know Mel definitely understands that as well.
There's no doubt. I definitely don't think of myself as a salesman. I think I'd make a terrible salesman. But I think just that association with people and the passion to deliver those dreams to people, I think that comes across. So, like I said, when we first engage with clients, I'm bringing them into my home with my family. Which
I've seen, and it is an award winner, which we'll touch on in a minute.
Yeah, definitely. So,
and that storage space, I'll never forget. But we'll touch on that.
Yeah, definitely. And there's no doubt that helps. It's obviously an amazing award-winning home, helps get some sales over the line, but also the family there, and like I said, the passion. I am involved in every project, start to finish, and especially that front end with clients, and they can see that passion. And I think that's what gets a lot of clients across the line to begin with. They can see that we'll be heavily involved, and we're passionate about bringing those clients' dreams to life, because a home is most people's prized possession, really. I mean,
and their mortgage.
Yeah, definitely. Except for maybe the kids. I don't know, kids' possessions. I don't know if you can say that or not. We'll just say it's not. But
no, they're not.
So after that, home, is everyone's most prized possession, and it's their dream. So we want to bring their dreams to life. And the thing is, with these clients, they know what they want, and they do have their dreams, but they just don't have the ability to build it. And that's where we come in. We become that vehicle for them to bring their dreams to life. And that's what I'm passionate about. That's what's rewarding for us, is to meet with those clients, see what they want, get that brief from them, get that understanding, and that in itself is rewarding. And then being able to deliver it to them at the end, and see their faces, that's the most amazing thing. I just handed over a project this morning, and handed it over, and the clients were amazing, and we've had a great week with doing some walkthroughs and things like that, and had the handover, and then even getting text messages off them later after, and gifts and things. It's amazing. It's a great way to finish a project, and
that's what makes it all worth it.
It does. The thing is, I even went home after it, and touching on my beautiful wife Mel, I walked in the door and immediately, big smile. She says, "Congratulations." She puts her arms out. We have a great hug and a kiss. It's not like we haven't delivered many projects before, but every single time, you give credit to it that it's an achievement, and it's what we're passionate about. And just having that, so no matter the size of the project or what it is, it's just, that rewarding end to it, and that accomplishment is really cool. And so, she sees that, which is amazing too. All the jobs are important to us.
Absolutely. I love it. And looking at your projects, because as I said, I do like to research before I invite anyone on. And whomever I collaborate with, as you know, we need to be aligned. So whether it's through K-Pod or through other businesses of ours, I need to have that. Definitely. That rapport with them. So anyway, going through your house, you've had some amazing, when I say your house, I'm talking about the one that's won the HIA award.
Yes.
Massive.
Yes, it
Massive
is.
For you. It was your first entry.
Ever, it was.
We'll talk about that in a minute. However, I noticed going through the different elements you've used, the storage again, I'll never forget, in your laundry. Innovative. It was really good. Very innovative. I actually included you, as you know, but for the viewers who haven't purchased our book as yet, Design Decadence, Alpha to Omega, I actually did a write-up on 38 Build Group. They were the award winners of the HIA in the category, excuse me. Something that I did talk a little bit about was the storage that they really focused on the storage, the finishes, the attention to detail.
again, that was designed in-house by us.
It was.
And my wife and I. So when you talk about the storage, so much of that comes from her.
But you know what people need?
Yeah.
You're not taking, and I call it, as I do, cookie cutter designs.
Yes, yeah.
Because not every family is the same. We have different needs.
Absolutely.
I mean, your storage, and I keep touching on that, I know. People who are in a laundry, they need that. They've never had it.
Yep.
So there are certain things that you have in that household. We can call it a display. I know you live in it. Call it as you will. But you have the wine cellar as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Which is smack bang at the front nearly.
Yes.
And it's just so innovative.
There's a lot of really cool elements to it. So, upon reflection, it's one of those things that you didn't necessarily set out to achieve all of these things, but as it came together, and this is the good thing about doing it in-house, is that we can use every single element that we've drawn inspiration from and bring them all together into one space, which is really cool. So, again, Mel, my wife, helping with a lot of the storage and things, she's using everyday experiences, and we've been in multiple homes and seeing what it's like, especially with young kids, and what you need as far as storage and innovation goes. She was able to bring all of those elements in. You talked about the laundry and certainly the walk-in robe and a few other elements that are so well designed, and that's really important. So I think that's something that clients are looking for these days. It's something that gets overlooked a lot. So especially when you are appealing to that more high-end market. Yeah, so you can talk about quality of finishes and things like that, which we pride ourselves on, Three8 as a team, and our staff and everyone within our team, and delivering high quality, and that's really important to us. But it does start with that design and making sure everything is included, and
high quality, sustainability, practicality. Hence why we're today in Costantino's new Melbourne City showroom,
which I think again, innovation, inspiration, all those things, and they're things that we're always looking to implement. Every single house that we are designing or building, we want to explore new elements and bring them in. And I know we've talked about the next house that we will build and what that design will look like, and doing something completely different and contrasting from what we've done, really showcasing the ability to use different elements and styles.
Spill the beans. What are you thinking? Can you let the cat out of the bag?
Well, I mean, we've just finished, obviously, this one that's a very modern industrial, big and open space. Which is really great, and we've loved that. And it's big, high ceilings, and everything's grand.
When you say industrial, sorry to cut you in, when you talk about industrial, I don't see it industrial. When you say industrial, I believe you're talking about the size.
Definitely, yes.
Because
size,
you've got massive high ceilings, you've got open space.
Huge open space,
which you could think as industrial, but it's a classier look.
It is really, I guess, the concrete and the blacks, sort of edging towards that, but it is softened so well by the timbers throughout, black butt flooring and silver top ash battens and things. It's even got concrete render on the outside. So, we've got hard finishes, but the house is still so soft and warm.
It's well
with those
together.
timbers. It really is. So, we talk about being big and open, and it sets up so well for, entertaining and summertime. The living area can just open up with big bifold doors, that expand out into huge entertaining alfresco and pool.
But the house is like a resort.
It is when you open up, it's quite nice.
You've got your pool house or your bungalow, what do you call it?
Pool house.
Your pool house. You've got your pool house. You feel like you're somewhere on an island.
For sure, yeah.
You've got your massive pool. You've got elements just beautifully done.
It is, yeah. So again, hats off probably to Mel for helping with all of those elements. But The thing is, you know, it does. It's an entertainer's house, and it's big and open, and it's sophisticated, but at the same time, it's one of the few houses that during winter, close it all up, we've got the fireplace, we've got the warm timbers, and it's cozy.
It is.
How is such a big house so cozy? And it really is. So it's one of the first houses that I've been in that can sort of achieve both in being a great summer house for entertaining, yet so cozy during winter. It's really cool, yeah.
So I need to know about your new thoughts, your new house.
Yes, of course, sidetracked.
That's fine.
Again, so going away from we're already thinking, you know, a weatherboard, coastal style. Let's add some painted VJ panels in there, and maybe some pitch ceilings, you know, some more timber joinery elements and things like that. So,
because you specialise in the Mornington Peninsula, which is coastal for those viewers who aren't aware, here in Melbourne. Mornington Peninsula is all coastal. So you're looking at doing something to embrace that.
For sure, absolutely. You know what, we've built a couple. I just handed over a job this morning that was that coastal style and really amazing. We're starting another one in Sorrento that's quite similar. So it seems to be popular down that way. We finished one a couple of years ago in Balnarring that just had a lot of love. I think because of that coastal style, it seems so popular. It was something that it got a lot of attention from people. I actually had absolutely random. I was out the front of our house, and he came past and told me he was looking for that house randomly, and
he didn't know the street, he didn't have the address, he was driving around.
He drove and found our house, but the house that he was looking for was in a completely different suburb.
Right.
In a completely different area. He just somehow had made the association with 38 and that we were there, had found himself there trying to find this house.
Wow.
I happened to be at the front of the house with 38 clothes on. He pulls over, you know, introduces himself, says, "Where's this house?" I tell him where it is, and he's like, "Oh, we want to build one, you know, so we'll be in contact." It's amazing. So
how good is that?
The house got so much love. It was really cool, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, look.
That's why they say love goes where the energy flows, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't that the saying? If it's not, I've made a mistake, but that's fine. I think that's what they say.
With it. Let's go with it. So yeah, like I said, we love to, you know, try in changing up that style of house for the next one. And I look around at places like this, and I'm so impressed with some of the finishes and things. And we talked about the bathroom and how amazing it is. And you know, we were up here the other day with Mel, and we both commented about that bathroom and how we just need to expand
here
the
in the
horizons.
Costantino showroom.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You walk into that bathroom and you're like, it's just a massive room, but they use their elements in there to showcase their product. But you walk in there and you just don't want to leave.
No, honestly.
You honestly don't. I'd be happy to sit in there with my laptop and just do work.
Sure, it's a very nice bathroom. So wherever I am, and especially at places like this, obviously drawing inspiration, and that there is inspiration, and just again innovative ideas and the way the drain is set up. I'm like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. We're doing that in the next house, you know, or the stone, the slabs of stone. It's such a cool way to do it. So expanding horizons, drawing inspiration, and just trying to implement them in some new homes.
The good thing is with Costantino being in over 160 spots of the world, if we can call it that. Massively impressive. Their main quarry is in Spain. And they have another quarry in Brazil. So that's where all of their products are made and distributed around the world. But they get that inspiration from their hometown in Spain, from different places of the world, and they bring it all together to showcase Costantino wherever they are. Into their showroom. So
it's amazing. It really is. And you can see that international style.
You can see it in the feel.
You really can, but it's so nice. And even
they just didn't have a siesta at lunchtime, because I would have been from Greece as well. We always have a siesta at lunchtime. It keeps us going, but
nice.
That's another story. That's another story.
The kitchen out there is beautiful. Again, drawing inspiration. Some of those bathrooms over there, you know, the basins built into the stone, and again, it's just looking for that inspiration to build on the next home and do something bigger and better. So look,
the answers are here.
That's it. They really are. So that's our new goal, is to move into the new home and try and build something completely different yet still amazing. And hopefully we can put it up for another award and hopefully have some success again.
I'm sure which I'm sure it will be as good as the first one that you'd entered. I'm sure you'll be fine, absolutely. And paying attention to all those fine details, because that comes back to not only the passion that you have, it also comes down to you knowing about building and about construction. You haven't purchased it, because these things happen. People will purchase a construction business. They buy it to transact. They have no idea about what construction is, and they just have somebody selling cooking cutter, but that's not you.
Not at all. And I think, we've got a passion for it, so we constantly want to push the envelope and want to be challenged. We, love construction, and when we open a new set of plans or design or whatever it might be and see the new challenges that are involved in it, it's exciting to, hit those challenges head on. And especially if we are growing and doing bigger and more architectural homes and seeing the challenges involved in that, and drawing on past experiences to find a way to overcome those challenges. It's passionate, but it's rewarding too. It's so much passion in doing these homes, but when you first get your mind around how to build this when it's only on paper, and then when it comes to life in front of you, that is just such a rewarding feeling. And
what helps that is seeing 3D visualizations as well. And one of our another of our sponsors is Archisculpt Studio, and they do amazing 3D visualizations. So you can check them out as well on Instagram, on the website Archisculpt Studio.
Technology is amazing now, isn't it? Stuff like that, people want to see 3D renders of their home beforehand, because
they want to walk through them without being there.
Exactly, for sure. And for people like me and builders and probably yourself and architects, they understand. They can look at drawings and you can get a feel. You know what it's going to look like. Sometimes I can shut my eyes and I can picture it all, and I could walk through the house. And I think you need that. So when you've just got nothing but a pile of dirt in front of you, it's good to have that vision. But people that don't build or aren't in the industry, they don't have that ability. And we're dealing with these clients that don't have that, So to have these resources and this technology now to be able to give that to them, it's just second to none.
Welcome to Cosentino City, Melbourne, your second office designed for architects, interior designers, builders, and property developers. Our aim is to provide a versatile environment where you can host events, client visits, and meetings, all while feeling at home. Cosentino City is a hub for designers, architects, and builders to collaborate and bring their design dreams to life. The space is carefully designed to showcase our wide range of products, including our signature Decton in various applications. You will find our materials on walls, floors, and in full bathroom displays, demonstrating the versatility and beauty of Cosentino products. Our showroom features a thoughtfully curated color palette that ranges from light, calm, neutral tones in the main area to dark, moody hues in the meeting rooms. This design choice creates a beautiful atmosphere that inspires creativity and innovation. We've installed a digital slab in our reception area, allowing you to explore our entire collection of stone products available in Australia. This large screen provides a dynamic and interactive way to visualize how our products can be used in your projects. At Cosentino, we often talk about the Cosentino DNA, a unique blend of innovation, quality, and design excellence. This DNA runs through all our city centers around the world, and Melbourne is no exception. By combining this global vision with the local style of Melbourne, we've created a showroom that stands out in the design world. As you explore Cosentino City, we hope you'll be inspired by the possibilities our products offer. Whether you're here to work, collaborate, or find the perfect materials for your projects, Cosentino City is designed to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Join us at Cosentino City, Melbourne, and be part of a space where design dreams come true.
I know that 3D visualizations and walkthroughs have helped so many people. As you said, not everyone has that vision. They don't always see standing on the block or on the lot or on the paddock or whatever, whatever part of the world they're in, or the plot. We have different names for different land, but standing there and looking they can't visualize it. So if they can see that, it makes a big difference.
Makes a huge difference. It really does.
It helps the process.
The rendering now is just almost something that you have to do now. And it definitely helps us too, whether it's from a quoting aspect or just to help build it, to see what the final product needs to look like. There's grey areas in plans that we need to make it come together and make it work. And with these drawings, these 3D renders, when you can see things and walk through things, and
it's the aesthetic that you're looking at, but also the technical aspect.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
How is the door going to open? 100%. Oh, we've hinged it on the wrong side. We need to change the drawings because it's not on the right side. 100%. Small example. Do we have bin drawers in the kitchen? Forgot that. What is the height from the bench top to the to where it needs to go? Is it 650 mil, depending which country you're in? What's the gap in there? It's just all of that sort of puts the technical and the aesthetic.
It does, and it's important for the clients to be able to see it. But like you said, the technical side for us really helps when we can dive into it and see it. But you talk about what height of the cabinet's going to be, and if you say to a client, "Oh, okay, just hold a tape up, it'll be there and there," that's not a feel. They don't understand. They need it in front of them, and I get that. So with these new capabilities now, it shortens that gap, which is really good.
And something I do want to quickly touch on, it's nothing that you do, but it's something that I'm very strong and quite strict about when it comes to construction. There are people out there, and I'd love all the builders to listen to this, there are people out there who work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, they have children at home, they need, and this is a message for the viewers, they work 2 to 3 jobs if they need to, they have a mortgage or a second mortgage to pay off their house loan. If what upsets me, and I've seen this out there, are builders who build and deliver structures that aren't as they should be. They're slapping things together, and I pity the people that are out there working to pay off this debt for 40 years, 30 years, whatever the case may be, not spending time with their families because they're out there working when they don't have a sound product. I'm very stern on that. I know I'm a happy person normally, but when that topic comes up, it saddens me, and I need some builders who are doing that to pull their socks up, and they really need to focus on the client, not just about them selling and what their sales rate will be at the end of that year.
100%, it does. It's something that I find hard for us to.
You're not used to me being cranky, are you?
I like it. We've got to the serious part. This is it.
That's my serious
Knuckle
part.
Down. It's a message that I try to deliver to our clients, but it's not an easy message to get across, in that if you trust us to build your home and bring your dream to life, we will do it to the highest standard and the best quality, and want to deliver the best product for you.
I know, and that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Or else I wouldn't have invited you. And you invite people into your home.
Yeah, for sure.
So they can see the work and the quality that you showcase and that you provide. So that's different to what I was saying. This was just a message out there to some of the builders who are doing that. You're totally different, but I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, and look, I agree as well. I see it happening all too often. I hear horror stories, and it's devastating because we're out here.
Trust.
No, they can't. And they give builders a bad name. You see it on the news, and it's terrible for the rest of us, because some of us are out here really trying hard to, change that culture and, be better and be an excellent builder. And there's just the ones out there that are just cutting corners and doing those sorts of things. So like I said, it is a challenge of ours to sell that to a client, to say that, how we're going to be the best for you and we're going to deliver the best possible house. Don't go with the cheapest guy over there because, he going to be the one that potentially cuts corners and does all those things? So hopefully bringing people into our home will see that we're trustworthy and that they can trust us and that we are reliable. And that's what we want to build. We're just trying to, we're never going to reinvent the wheel, I don't think, but if we can build ourselves a reputation, particularly on the peninsula where we are, as being that, high quality, trustworthy builder, and having those clients come to us knowing that, and they'll get a great service, that's what's important to us.
I think also having and winning the award from HIA, so the Housing Industry Association, massive here in the country, people can see that you are trustworthy as well.
Yep.
And they look at you a little bit differently.
There's credibility.
When it comes to that. Credibility.
Literally. Having that there, it just puts you on the map a little bit, I guess, in that, people stand up and take notice of they've won an award. That doesn't come lightly, you have
and I know those judges are very, very strict.
They are. They're hard. They give you nothing. They tell nothing when they're doing a judgment.
They can't
They tell you nothing, straight-faced.
They have to be. I'm sure they're always polite.
They are,
but they can't say whether they like or don't like because they're not there for that.
Yeah. There was no bribery, I didn't have a bottle of Grange or anything waiting.
But they are very particular at what they look at.
100%.
And they look at all aspects. So for you to win that award, congratulations. It is a massive thing.
Amazing, loved it.
I know you're striving because that was new for you entering into that. Yeah. And I know that from other discussions we've had with yourself and Mel that you're looking at gaining more awards. So you just need to keep working hard and doing what you're doing.
Thank you. It's like a bug, isn't it?
It is.
When you win one, it's like, I want more now,
Yeah.
Like you said, it was our first time doing it. So we didn't really know what we needed to do and how we went about it. So, we were definitely trying to draw as much information as we could from yourself and get an insight into, what's needed to be done, and to win like that on our first, entering was just so rewarding, and rewarding just for the effort that we put in as well, to see that it was recognised. It was really important, but
you're even recognised more now. You're on K-Pod.
Yeah, that's it. We've gone a step above now. We've gone a step above. So, and it is, and they're the things that are important to us. So there's credibility with that award, but it's just the rewarding prize from winning it, and the recognition, honestly, is really important. And then if it leads to things like being on K-Pod, then how cool, and collaborating with new people and people identifying you and seeing you and getting that reputation that you want. And we build a network with architects and people like yourself, and that again is rewarding. It's inspirational. I find when we're around people like yourself and those that are passionate about the industry,
Oh, I'm crazy passionate. Like, my household needs to tell me to stop talking because I'm like, have you seen what they're doing in Qatar right now? Let's look, and my passion overflows that much that I feel a bit bad because I'm thinking I need to leave these people alone for a little bit, and hence I start writing books then, because all the passion then comes into the books.
Let it flow out.
Let it flow out. It's got to go somewhere.
100%. I love that. Every time we catch up, the passion's great, and then I find that with people like yourself is that you just draw inspiration from it. You just find yourself in that element of, I want to do more now. I want to push the envelope. I really want to get involved not only in building but the industry. I want to have a say in the industry. I want to really not reinvent but revitalize the way we do
doors,
things.
You just need to open them.
For sure, absolutely,
and the people, and I speak from experience, the people who are behind those doors are waiting for people to knock.
Yeah, I've found that so much. It's
people are scared of that.
They are.
But there's always someone there waiting for somebody to knock.
It really is, especially when you're a youngish company like us and you're starting out with all these things, so you don't know what to expect, and you put a lot of people up on a pedestal, but as you get to know them and talk to them, find that you can relate so much and you can draw from one another, and it leads to some really cool things. So that's something that we're definitely passionate about. So I guess it all draws from just our passion in the industry, but wanting to get involved in the networking and just the industry itself is important, and that the awards are a reflection of that. We want to be in more and do more, and yeah.
Welcome to 38 Building Group, where dreams take shape. Our passion lies in crafting luxurious custom homes that stand the test of time. From the ground up, we blend innovation, quality, and sustainability to create spaces that resonate with your lifestyle. At 38 Building Group, we understand that your home is more than just a structure. It's a reflection of your unique taste and personality. That's why we're committed to delivering exceptional craftsmanship and attention to detail in every project we undertake. Whether it's a new build, renovation, or extension, we're here to make it happen. With us, you can trust that your vision will be brought to life with precision and care. 38 Building Group, where excellence meets elegance.
Will you be entering this year?
We're going to try
at this stage, or maybe next year?
Yeah, so we've got a project finishing in Mount Martha quite soon, which I've already spoken to the client about entering. Really cool, similar style to the house that we won for, you know, very similar feel, but some really amazing statement pieces. So to be in the same category, and there's some cool statements there that I just absolutely loved. And we had a hand in that, you know. When the house was designed, I sat down with the client. As we've gone, we've changed things and really brought a few elements to life. So it's really cool. So we definitely want to enter that. And of course, you know, we'd love to try and enter the house for kitchen and bathroom and those things.
There are so many categories, Jai.
We only touched the tip of the iceberg last year, so again, learning curve, and you know, we'll try and go full steam ahead going forward. So it's definitely Mel's department again, all the heavy lifting.
Mel, it's all on you. If you're watching, when you're watching, it's all on you.
The thing is, you know, starting out again, didn't know what we were doing, and you're a little bit blind as to where you're going. But now we've got
you did well.
We've got good direction now, and it's great. And even I can see the passion with Mel now, which is so cool. So, like, you know, we just handed over this project today, and she did so much grunt work for that handover with, you know, the packs and everything that we put together to hand over. I am, you know, quite busy day to day, and she's just done all that grunt work, you know, and there's me handing it over, getting all the accolades for it, and really it's her doing all the hard work behind the scenes, you know, which is cool. And the same goes with the awards. So, you know, this year she's onto it early. She's like, cool, we need to do this, this, and this, and get it all in, and she knows what to expect. So just that passion that she shows too is cool.
Love it, absolutely love it. Where to from here? Business-wise?
Good question. We just want to grow.
You want to grow.
Scale. We want to be building, you know, some of the highest quality architectural homes on the peninsula. We want to push the boundaries of architecture on the peninsula, you know. We talk about drawing inspiration, and that's from some of the bigger custom home builders on the peninsula. You know, we want to be doing custom homes. We want to be doing the stuff that, you know, is constantly pushing the envelope and challenging us. And there is some amazing builds down the peninsula that I draw inspiration from, you know. Using platforms like Instagram and things, and you see these builders and these projects, and you'll follow along because you just want to draw as much inspiration from them as you can. And that's our goal, that's our passion, is to be delivering homes like that. And
inspiration. Can I give you a free piece of advice?
Please, I'll welcome it.
Okay, so always, and it's something I've always done, and it's helped greatly get me to kick goals, as we say, for certain things on a global scale. Don't just check locally. I always research and check resources globally. Because if you think of the Mornington Peninsula, think around the world where it's similar to the Mornington Peninsula. It could be in Spain, could be on the Greek islands, it could be in Miami, it could be something like that. Get inspiration from that as well, and that will help. And that's where it puts you, as I say all the time, you either stand out or back out. So you need to, and I need to TM that, by the way, because I think I'm the only one that says it, stand out or back out. Hence,
I like it.
Hence why I'm in my my striped top with my little furry skirt thing here.
As long as we trademark it to K-Pod in our podcast.
1000%, more than happy.
I was here for it.
Checking what they're doing around the world, similar to the Morning Mornington Peninsula and getting ideas from there as well.
For sure.
Like Cosatino, they've brought Spain, they've brought Europe, they've brought Brazil into Melbourne.
I agree. I love that.
So just look at what they're doing.
Yeah, I look around here again, draw so much inspiration. I'm wandering around here going, I want to use this, I want to use that, I want to do a bathroom like this. It really is. And, touching on, I guess, collaboration is, also important to us. When we can get in touch and collaborate with the right architects, that's when we can really start drawing on those finishes and materials and styles from overseas and implement them over here. And they're doing that. We're drawing from them and gaining that experience through them, which is really important too. So, looking to do that collaboration is really important.
And even just doing that's helped me on my stepping stone, on my journey to collaborate with people from overseas, which has then in turn landed me some projects overseas.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Different parts of the world. So I think standing out or backing out,
for sure,
is what's going to help people as well.
Absolutely, definitely. It's we want to stand out. We want to reach some new goals, and to do that, we just got to keep doing what we're doing and build the relationships, with people like yourself, people that have got some really good accolades, and we're pleased to deal with. And like you said, it's just people behind these doors are waiting. It's quite humbling when you speak to them that they're not arrogant about this, where they're at in life and the things that they've achieved. They've got the same common goals as you, and working and collaborating with them, can mean a lot.
And it's like seeing a brand. So you're saying Three8, not just saying, I've seen high-end quality custom residential homes. People might think high-end, they're going to be expensive. And that's not just for you, that's across the board. People see a good product or a good service that's well known, and they may think maybe it's expensive. They need to ask, because not all high-end, because when there's more passion than anything, we deliver good product. It's not always as expensive as some others, so people need to be open to that as well. Don't just hear the high end and back out.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Don't be scared, like you've elaborated or alluded to before. You can't be scared, because we're the same with big architects. Like, they're not going to want to deal with us. They're too big. They're doing some much better things than us. Yeah,
he's dealing with me, and they're massive, and I'm so humbled and grateful. Who would have thought?
So it's a good example that you do have to ask the question. It's all about who can deliver those sorts of products, and not always about the price tag. It's not what you expect. You've just got to go through that process. And like I said, you never know what's waiting around the corner with architects and things. You think that they're too expensive, or they're doing something too big or something like that, but quite often they're looking for someone like you. For us, they're looking for a builder that's enthusiastic and wanting to do some new big things, and want to draw on some new experiences, and they're often looking for that. So you just got to ask.
Absolutely, and I'm sure they're waiting for you, as you said, because the homes that you have in your portfolio, some of these people would only dream of doing something on the Mornington Peninsula.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely, and that's it. So I think it just points out that you just got to inquire and ask the question, and you'll get the answers.
And see if you've got the good energy too. I mean, that's so important. If you've got the good vibe with someone, you can work wonders.
100%. It goes a long way, doesn't it? When you do, like I said, we do want to work on relationships with our clients. So you can really hit it off at the start, and then that's when you're going to produce some amazing homes too.
Thank you for your time today.
That's okay. Yeah, it was great to be here. Thank you for having me. It was very humbling being here with you.
It was quite nice. Thank you so much. I guess I know your story. I know your background. I know how well you build.
Thank you.
I know how amazing you are with your clients, your relationships.
Thank you.
And I wanted to showcase Three8
Thank you so much.
Build Group, yourself and beautiful Mel. For people I wanted to showcase you to the world as well.
Thank you very much.
Because we do have viewers from other countries. They may be interested in building on the Mornington Peninsula.
Sure, yeah, please, absolutely. That's what we want to do. It's what we want to achieve.
How nice
it's
would
our
that be?
dream. It would be amazing.
Somebody calling from overseas saying, my children, for example, are looking to move over or they're looking to study, and we'd like you to build a beautiful home.
That's literally our dream, Katarina. It is.
I knew.
That's what we want to be doing,
I felt it, and I just hit,
exactly that. That's a perfect example of just people calling and then trusting us to do that, because I know that we can deliver it, but for them, they don't know. And so if we get those clients, then that's exactly what we want, because we know we can deliver for them.
But you, and I know we were about to close, but you and I could talk for days.
We could.
You do also differentiate, and we'll touch quickly on the differentiation. Your marketing is out of this world, because it takes people, I've seen it, it takes people through the process. So it actually shows them from day dot, when they come and meet with you, or even before, step by step. So people can read that before actually even, it's on your website, before they even get into that. So it builds that trust beforehand.
It's important. You know, we've got a really nice project starting in Sorrento, and we've engaged a team to come and help us market it, video it, start to finish. Let them in, see the process, see the passion when we're building and what's involved in it, so they can get a huge insight into it, because when they're taken on that journey, they really get to see what it will be like for them. So you know, they've already got an insight to it before they come to us, because you know, building is fun, and it should be
when you're passionate.
And when you're passionate, definitely. But you know, for us, I'm passionate, so building is fun. I think, you know, the clients that we want to attract are those that want to build their dream home, and they want it to be amazing. So you know, they want to be involved in it, but obviously, you know, they don't have the ability to do it, so they bring it to us. And that's something that we do, is we want the clients to enjoy the process. We want them to be involved. Basically, they're going to build it, but they don't have the means, and that's where we come in and do the heavy lifting.
Knowledge and the heavy lifting.
Yeah, we do it all for them. You just give us the brief and tell us your dream and your vision, and then we want to create that for you. So that process is important. So we want to showcase that through our marketing, and let them see that that's a part of who we are. So yeah, we you know, want to spend the time on the marketing and make sure everyone gets, you know, a good insight into who we are and what
it's
we are.
Important for people who are building for the first time, or not even the first time. You've got that, as we say, the one-stop shop.
Yes.
So if they have, you're all about design, you're all about the specifications, you're all about the functionality, you're all about how to build, what nails you're going to use, what equipment so you know all of that. You've got the knowledge, and you can teach them as you go.
100%, yeah. Look,
so to speak. And anything they need that has anything to do with the build, you've got the answers. You like I was going to say Siri, but I can't talk brands here, but you're like one of those people that just has the answers for everything when it comes to that.
Definitely, I'd like to think that when clients walk away from our projects, that they have a much better knowledge of building and understanding it, and realising how important it is to have a good builder on board. I've got clients right now that we're building their house, but I've certainly got previous clients that talk about their next house and building with us. Past clients, you know, no worries, but we're building some houses now for clients that are talking about building their next one with us. That's crazy. It's so cool, you know. They love that process. They understand that if they get us involved in the collaboration and the communication, which is so important, and then being involved in that process, how reliable and trustworthy we are to bring their dream to life.
Do you know what it is? They're probably thinking, in 3 weeks, we'll be finished with Three8. What are we going to do? Let's play the next one so we can keep the fun going.
For sure.
Because you've got all of that energy, and you've got the excitement, and I think people want to continue.
Yep. Yeah. I say to clients at the start, you know, we're going to be best friends. We're literally going to be best friends for the next year.
But you're everyone's best friend. I thought you were just mine, but I see you're everyone's best friend.
No, you're special. You're special. Don't worry. You're definitely special. But we become really good friends. And that's what I love, the relationships, you know. I want to build, by the end of it, they're our friend, and I've ended up building a home for a friend. And like I said, we text and communicate, and lots of laughs and stuff like that. How fun's that? We're building, people are enjoying the build, and I hear horror stories, and, you know, we get to the end, and often the clients are saying to us that, you know, how fun it was, and it should be fun. Building should be fun. It should be, you know.
I want to build now. You're getting me more excited.
Here comes the sales pitch.
It's not sales. Do you know what it is? When you've got a passion, this is what I was saying before, when you have a passion, it's not sales. It just comes.
It absolutely, yeah.
I want you to build me a house now. Are we ready?
Thank you.
No. I will go home and talk to my husband and say, I want a house built now.
Start designing.
Let's get the fun.
Let's get it going. But
look, the design's already there. I'll just have to draw it.
I bet it is. It's an adventure. Some people might only build one home in their life, so it needs to be something that they should remember forever, and it should be amazing. Some might build a few, and it should be that easy and fun that they can do that, you know. And that's where we come in. Look at us. We want to build and sell because it's fun. We love it.
It is. It's
Mel
fun.
loves it. You know, it's not fun moving house, especially with young kids, but building and designing is fun. It
is. It just gets. I won't sleep tonight now after talking about this, but we will, if you're open to it.
Yeah.
We'd love to come and film in one of your homes and join that fun.
Awesome.
And
I love that.
Possibly show what you're doing, how you're doing it, and again, because I'm all about education.
Yeah, please.
Show people a few little things about build and how it happens, and we could use 38 to do that.
For sure, absolutely. I would love that. Like I said, we want to get people involved in it, so if this gets the message out to more people, please come down and introduce you to the team.
If there's food and
and drink,
something there, I'm there. You know, a Greek girl with no food doesn't work.
I bet. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I get a good chef on board. That's for sure. I don't want to.
That's all good. As you say, I'm humble, so we'll work it out.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you again.
Thank you so much for having me.